Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be back and I'm so happy to have you here. I've been down with a very bad bout of cold and cough and my asthma as well. And though I am on the mend, you might find my voice a little nasal, you might find heavy breathing, which is usual, but do try and ignore that. I hope the reading is engrossing enough and helpful enough that that these noises don't disturb you. But in advance, I thank you for your patience. And I thank you for your patience that the whole of last week, all I could manage to do was send you your daily draw because I wasn't in a position to actually do a reading for you. So I'm going to do a pick a card reading. It's 31st when I'm filming it, which is a Friday. So I hope to get it out tonight, which will be 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And thereafter, I will be recording the other reading for your June predictions, and hopefully it will come to you by the 1st of June or latest by the 2nd of June. All right, I wanted to do it sooner, but I've just not been okay to be able to do this for you. All right, but I hope that that's in the past. I'm sure that that's in the past, and we're going to get back on track now. So what is today's reading? Today's reading is why is it taking so long? And we all are forever manifesting something. There is something that we want either for ourselves or someone close to us. And we want to know that we're pouring in energy, we're saying our prayers, and we've been patient, but we don't see anything happening. And it could be in different areas in our lives. So we start questioning whether we're doing the right thing or not. Is everything okay or not? Why is it taking so long? Is it not meant for me? So towards that, I'm going to do this reading. We're going to just say, why is it taking so long? So we'll see, I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, and we're going to see anything that comes through to give us some clarity on why things are being delayed here. Is there anything we can do to, expedite the process? Or, of course, finally, if something like divine timing comes out, there's nothing you and I can do but to wait. But at least we'll get some advice on what to do while we are waiting. Should we do anything more? Are we going in the wrong direction? So we'll see what comes through. This is the first time I'm doing this reading, so we really don't know what we're going to get. All right. So I have 3 piles of cards for you. And along with these piles that you can see, which you have to choose from, I will be shuffling one card from the secret language of color. And this will help you choose your pile again. All right. So let me take out one card for each pile. So for pile number 1, everything is flying about. It's so good to be back really and doing these readings. I feel really good doing these readings for you. All right, Spirit, one card for the 3 piles so that you can choose your pile better. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and one for pile number 3. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so for pile number 1, we have lemon. This had come out in one of my daily draws as well. So if you had seen that and you're drawn to it, that's added confirmation. You have mauve and you have azure. All right. So now that I've told you what the reading is about, let me introduce you to the piles. We have pile number 1 with the unfolding path tarot, and this card which says lemon, access innovative thinking, and the number 23 or the number 5 could be significant. For pile number 2, we have tarot of the golden wheel, and we have mauve, the number 43 or the number 7 could be significant, and this says enjoy clear hearing. And for pile number 3, we have the ethereal visions tarot, and we have azure, which says protect yourself. The number 36 or the number 9 could be significant. All right. So for those of you who are intuitive, you can head to your timestamps and choose your pile. And for those of you who benefit from the meditation, let us begin. Sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upwards. Gently close your eyes And take in a deep breath slowly. Hold. Center yourself and look between your eyebrows. Connect with your intuition. Exhale. Relax. Slowly open your eyes. And whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. Alright? I'm going to be live shuffling everything for you, the tarot as well as the oracle cards. Alright, pile number 1, those of you who've chosen the Unfolding Path Tarot or this lemon, Access Innovative Thinking, this is your reading. So right away what I get for you here, and we'll look into the cards to see whether we are actually we'll get specifics, but what I'm getting right away is that one, that you need to work on your solar plexus chakra. You need to be confident in what you do. All right, so if there is if things are not coming your way, it's because every time it's getting delayed, you start questioning yourself and your work. Suppose it's work related, you question whether your work was good enough. You question whether you have it in you. You question whether this is the right thing for me. And it's possible it's because it's been a long time. But this delay has been happening, I believe, because you need to work on your self-confidence and self-worth. And just because something is taking a longer time and people around you are getting, moving ahead in the way that you perceive them as moving ahead, you start questioning yourself, and this is what you need to work on. All right, and for answers, for whatever, I get for a lot of you, you do think out of the box, and for others of you, and in fact for all of you, you think out of the box, but you don't believe that, you come up with brilliant ideas. But sometimes I feel maybe a lot of you have Aquarius in your chart, perhaps you dare to be different, but though your thoughts are different, they are unique. When you bring it out there, and if there's someone who's a little more traditional than you are, and they find it preposterous, what nonsense are you saying? And then you immediately just take back that idea and bury it somewhere else. What you need to know is that if you have a vision, everyone may not share it. When you start working on it, do so silently. And when it starts taking shape, you will find people, there will be enough people to follow you, to be on your side, to help you out. But in the beginning, you may have to go the distance alone, and that is okay. But you have brilliant ideas. You need to be confident about yourself. This is what I'm getting. But now let's take a look, all right? So this is you, your current energy. And the effort that you've put in, all right? See, I may bring out one or two scenarios. Yours may not be those two examples that I gave. It could be something else. So you can try and put this to your situation. If, however, as the reading progresses, you find after I finish the center bit of it, if you find this is not resonating with you, choose another pile, or maybe this reading is not for you. Do not force fit anything, all right? These are general readings. So what is blocking this? We get the cross card, your immediate past, your immediate future, what's in your subconscious, your thinking patterns, how are you projecting this outwardly. If you do absolutely nothing and carry on doing what you're doing right now, where do you reach? Your external environment, your hopes and fears. We get two cards for this. And last but not the least, your final outcome, which is going to be for a period of 3 months from the time you're watching this reading. Bottom of the deck energy is the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel you're building on something. Again, with that innovative thinking, you've got ideas. You want to build something. Maybe you're already doing something. All right, or for some of you, what I'm picking up is that maybe you are in a a traditional kind of job, but there is something that you want to build. I feel maybe you want to be entrepreneurs, you want to do something different. Maybe you want to do beekeeping. This I'm just saying because this is what I see from this card here, but doesn't have to be. Maybe that's what you want to do. You want to do something which is offbeat, which not many people around you do, or which no one in your family has done, but you have a knack for it. You're very interested in it. You've done all the research about whatever this is, and this is what you want to do. But every time you bring out an idea, you don't find anyone who agrees with you, or even if they do so politely, but they don't give you that kind of go ahead that you're looking for. But you're being told to give that to yourself. Be confident in your ideas. People will follow. Now your energy at this time, and you get the 6 of Wands reversed. See, that's exactly, you have winning ideas, pile number 1. The 6 of Wands is victory, but this is coming in reversed as your energy, because you feel your ideas are going to be a flop. You really, and this is again card of Leo. This is all about your solar plexus. You need to work on your confidence. Just because people around you do not validate what you are doing does not mean what you're doing is not worthy of something, or it is a flop. No, they just don't share your vision. So do not talk yourself out of this. What's blocking you? This is your 9 of Cups. What helps or hinders? You have this great desire. This is your wish fulfillment, whatever this 3 of Pentacles is, whatever you're building. Look at that. 8 of Swords. Your self-doubt is keeping you stuck. This I felt very strongly. Your self-doubt is keeping you stuck. You've got this great vision to do something which is completely different from people around you, but this is going to be your wish fulfillment. But this wish fulfillment is what has got you stuck here and feeling that you're not worthy enough, that you can't have it because you don't, it is something really weird, or something that people may be saying, are you out of your mind? You're doing such a wonderful job, you've got such a great paycheck, and you're going to give it up for this nonsense. That may be the kind of people around you. But just because they don't see it doesn't mean that your inner calling is something of your own making, or it's something that can be ignored. It will grow more and more, and if you don't follow your heart, the dissatisfaction within you will grow. Now your recent past, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups, is someone who is extremely nurturing. There's a lot of love here, and she's got love for others, but she also takes care of herself. But with the Queen of Cups reverse, I feel because this is not working out, you've been talking down to yourself. What you tell yourself hasn't been good. The inner chatter, that is really keeping you down. With this 8 of Swords here, I'm not surprised. You need to change the way you speak to yourself, speak about yourself and your ideas, pile number 1. You do not know how unique you are, how precious you are, and how this world needs you. We need innovative thinkers. But whether it was our scientists in the past, or even now people who think out of the box, it's not as though they say something and the whole world is with them. Anyone who's created something of value has had so many naysayers, but they chose to trust themselves, which is why now we are benefiting from what they're doing. And they would have gone through this, and just like you are. So don't beat yourself up about it, but show yourself love. Show your unique thinking some love. Be proud of who you are. There is a purpose for you. You're thinking this way because there is something in it, and you have it in you to see it through. So don't give up. All right. For you, what is in your subconscious? The 10 of Pentacles. Yes, I feel that you are someone who's got a very beautiful heart. All right. And when you do this wonderful thing that you're planning to do, which you believe is something which is after your own heart, is something so beautiful, it'll give you so much joy. And you feel that with that, you are going to make your family very happy. And you expected your family to be with you on this. But you feel now, you're questioning yourself whether what you're going to do, if it doesn't work out, will you be able to bring happiness to your family? Will your family stand with you? So these are all the things which are making you stuck here, all right? Which is why you possibly been talking down to yourself and not pouring positive energy into this project that you're so passionate about. Outwardly, you have the Knight of Wands. Yes, you know, you are still, despite the fact that this is, every time someone says something negative, you lose some of that confidence within you and something inside you dies. But outwardly, you're still trying to get people into this project. With this Knight of Wands here, you're trying to use your charm. You're trying to, you're using your charm and, you know, all that you have to help people see your point of view. You want people with you. But what you are being told is that you do not need people right now. If they don't understand you, it is fine. Do not waste your time, energy, and all your, what do I say? You're wasting all your time in trying to convince people, because for you all these people are very precious. You know that they've been with you in the past and they've always wanted the best for you, so you want to take them along and move forward. But one thing you need to understand, that no matter how much we love somebody, people are meant to be in your life for a while. All right, it could vary from person to person, and even the people closest to you, if they don't see your vision and if they are holding you back, then it's time for you to move on. Which does not mean that you stop loving them, that you think ill of them, or you feel they are thinking ill of you. Don't go into complex things. Keep your life simple. Keep your thoughts simple. You need to do something. You have this inner fire to do it. You are capable of doing it. You think differently, and it's time for you to now use this charm to say bye-bye to everyone who doesn't want to listen, and tell them that this is what you're going to do, and no matter which way it goes, you are taking full responsibility and you are going to see it through. And then just move ahead, and you go ahead with this one. Right now with this Knight of Wands energy, I feel you have so many ideas coming up. The Knight of Wands energy is energy which cannot sustain itself at that point. It's like working at your peak. Right now you're peaking. So this is the time you can get a lot done. It's that first big push that you're going to give to this project. If it's a project, you can use it to your situation, all right, whatever it is. But the time is right for you to strike now. So don't use that energy to convince people. Use that energy to pour it on this Three of Pentacles, this thing that you want to build. All right, it could be a family, it could be a relationship with someone, it could be your career, it could be a business, it could be anything. Whatever this thing is that you are passionate about, which is your wish fulfillment, which people say is nonsense, which is actually keeping you stuck and getting you in your head, this is something that is going to bring you a lot of joy, as you rightly predict, as your intuition knows, your heart knows that this is going to be great. But you are giving people more credit than you should. It's time for change. With this 23 here, it's time for change, and you are bringing this change. So just move ahead. So your immediate future, you get the Five of Cups. You're so upset because you're not able to get people on your team. And you just feel that all this effort that you've done into researching it, and maybe you've spent money trying to get equipment and all, if it's a thing, or if it's a relationship, you've been just moving, sending feelers, and you're getting positive energy from this person, but suddenly your family says no. So depending on your situation, all right, and for you this family is so important, but they don't see your point of view, and you are in this energy now. And if you carry on using this energy towards wooing your people who don't understand, this is where you're going to end up, because you are giving them more say in your life than you are giving yourself, and that is just not right. That is complete imbalance, because who is responsible for you more than yourself? All right, it's up till 12 years of age, your parents have a huge say in your life. In today's day and age, from 12 we've made it 18, fine. But after that, as it is in this on this channel, I only read for those who are 18 and above. I don't have content for children. So if you are here, you are obviously 18 and above. If you're 18 and above, you have it in you to make decisions for yourself. All right. If there is something that you want to do, you can pursue it. And for you, but what I pick up is that you're not such youngsters. I feel you people are already those who are working on something, and you want to branch into something different, which is something you're very passionate about. And if that is true, then you should follow your heart. All right, that's what I feel for most of you. If you are there, you're youngsters, it's going to be more challenging. If you're still with your parents, say, and they are financing something that you're doing, it may take some time, because without them convincing you, it's going to be very tough. But if you already you're holding a job and you have that initial, capital to start something new, if it's a business or whatever be your situation, you should go for it. You're just waiting for everyone to be with you. If it's not coming, it's all right. It's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. You don't have to feel guilty about it, and you can't let them make you feel less than who you are. All right. You are meant to be victorious. And I'm going to unblock this energy. I'm going to keep this as upright. All right, you are going to be victorious. You are going to get that wish fulfillment. Now, if you do nothing about it and keep going this energy of keeping on, trying convincing them, what happens? Look at that. You're going to be burnt out. You will have no positive energy left to put into this wonderful thing that you want, because you're using all your energy in trying and convincing people who are not even giving you a proper chance to explain yourself, because what I pick up from here is that it is so different, this particular idea, that they do not have it in them to see it. It's not that they're against you, but they just don't have it in them to understand you or see you this way. So you shouldn't be wasting time convincing them. You can love them, but you love yourself enough to put that out there, because this world needs you. All right, if this is something that your heart is calling out to, it is because it needs to be out there. So don't sell yourself short. Don't dim your light to make others happy. That's the worst you can do for yourself, all right, and for this whole world. Your external environment, you get the Two of Wands. Yes, you have a choice, either to stay where you are, or this whole world is waiting for you, and this is where you need to go. All right, but that choice has to come from you, and that choice will come from you only if you see yourself as victorious, only if you see yourself as the Queen of Cups, who speaks kindly to herself, who has got emotional depth, and who is her own supporter. All right, if she can support others, she can support herself, and this is the energy you need to embody. I've unblocked this as well. And your hopes and fears, you get the King of Cups. Look at that, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and you get a Chariot in reverse. So this is a strong Cancer energy, Scorpio energy here. And I feel for those of you who are if this is a love situation for you, I feel that if there is a particular person, you just feel that if your family is not with you on this, even though you know that this person is your counterpart, things will not move ahead with the Chariot in reverse, because you feel that if you don't get that support, this is not going to work out, and you'll have to let go of this. So this is your biggest fear here. And at the same time, you know that this person is your counterpart. So this is for those of you if this is a love situation. For others of you, you know that this is something that is, you have been pouring a lot of love into this particular thing that this Three of Pentacles is. You've been building something really beautiful. You've just got to now put it out there for people to see. You've got your plan ready, your blueprint ready, everything is there, and you absolutely love it. But you're still waiting for that validation. You feel that if your family is with you, there will be, this whole thing will not be imbalanced. There'll be nothing stopping you. You will just get that great push forward. No, it's not your family. You have to give it yourself. I'm unblocking this energy as well for you. All right, just move ahead. Look at this card. It's so beautiful. It's unlike the usual chariots where you have a black horse and a white horse, or a black lion and a white lion. This is beautiful. You have the power. You, have this wand. You have the stars. Everything's on your side. But you've got to believe in yourself and move forward. You have to stop waiting for someone else to, open out the red carpet for you and say, now you can move. No, you do the work, and all the red carpets will be, you'll see that is in your future when you come as the Six of Wands. But you need to see that vision and believe in yourself. and not let others hold power over you. Final outcome, Four of Pentacles in reverse. This again I'm going to unblock, because for once this is something you should not be sharing with people anymore, because they're not understanding you. This is something you have to keep to yourself right now. All right, in the coming 3 months, you are what I can see here with this outcome for 3 months is that you are not going to be able to work on this if you do not change the attitude of keeping on telling people around you, keeping on trying to charm them so that they agree with you. They are not going to agree with you. As per the cards I see here, you are going to be in for a lot of sorrow if you are going to keep yourself stuck because you're waiting for validation from your family, from your friends, from people you love. All right, if this particular thing that your heart is calling out to you is very important, if you know that you are capable of seeing it through, then just let those people go. Send them love. Tell them, I understand that you're not happy with this. I would love it if you were with me on this, because that would make me so happy. However, I understand that you don't see my vision with me, and I tried myself to, I tried to talk myself out of it just to make you happy, but not any longer. I need to do this for me, and I'm sure in the long run you'll see why. And they may still not agree, it does not matter. Respectfully leave and do what you have to. All right, otherwise, and don't have to tell anyone your plans after that. Keep it to yourself and work behind the scenes and let things come out. When everything works out, you will find all these people, because these people are people who really love you. They will all come around. All right, I'm telling you this. So do not worry about this working out or not. Everything is working out just fine. So why are things being why is there so much of delay? The delay is because you're not taking action. The delay is because your action is towards convincing people to see how good your idea is, instead of pouring in more of your energy into actually launching this thing, or moving that relationship forward, whichever way it is. All right, so let's take out an advice card for you. You get prayer. Yes, for a lot of you, you have been praying. For a lot of you, you need to pray. If you'd find that people around you are not with you, just know that you're guided. The universe is with you. The universe has heard your prayer. Things are going to work out so beautifully. Just follow your heart. All right, with contemplation, I think the time for contemplation is over. You've done enough and more of it, and you are on the right path. You're doing something which makes you very happy. Don't let others hold you back. All right, this thing is just ready to come to you, but you need to pour your energy into it. Otherwise, rejection in reverse. You feel that whatever it is that you're going to do is going to be rejected by the world. It's not. When you put in your energy and you actually package it and put it there, people are going to love it. All right, because this is something unique. This is something which makes you happy. The universe has heard your prayer. You're getting a chance. You have done enough research. It's time for you to launch it, whether or not anyone is with you or not. You get space in reverse. All right, space is where it may seem very dark to you, and it has been for a long time for you, but that's because this thing was, even in your mind, even though you've done your blueprint and everything, you were still, those doubts and all were keeping you stuck. But now you're ready to actually expel all those doubts and go for it. All right, because this is beautiful energy. You are going to be able to bring something so brilliant into this world, and you don't even realize it. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Normally, yes, but yes, in this case, I feel it's not for this. If you are feeling that, losing this project is going to be okay, and that you will appreciate this sometime, or some people around you will appreciate it later. Instead, what you're being told is It's all right if you lose the support of your family and friends at this time. All right, they will appreciate what you have to say once you're gone and once you start getting the success. And this is something that you need to know. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Absolutely. And first thing you need to do is to commit to the practice of seeing the good in you, of seeing the uniqueness that you are. This is where you need to pour in your energy. So if things seem delayed to you, if things are not moving, they're stagnant, and you've been praying for some answers, why isn't the universe listening to my prayers? The universe has heard your prayers. You haven't been able to, stand by yourself, and you have given so much power to the people around you. Maybe they've been very supportive. Maybe they're wonderful people. I don't take that away from you. But this is your heart's calling, and this deserves you. You deserve to understand yourself much more than anyone else can understand you. You are your biggest cheerleader, and you have something beautiful to offer. All right, this is going to be your wish fulfillment, and in turn, people who love you, who really love you, they're going to come back and they're going to even apologize. I'm sorry we didn't share your vision. It could have happened sooner if we stood by you. We should have. They're going to say that. All right, you've got something beautiful that you need to offer this world, and it's something you need to do for yourself first and foremost. All right, and you will. Don't let the past hold you back. Yes, and don't let we are here to learn lessons and move forward. Sometimes you do something with somebody and you promise all your life you'll be together, but after some time, if your soul has grown leaps and bounds and this person is not ready yet, we are not calling this other person out or this family out. It's just that you have ascended and you have a different path to follow, and it doesn't make anyone good or bad or evil or whatever. It just means it's time for you to move, and don't let anything hold you back. All right, bottom of the deck energy, a personal issue reaches resolution. Yes, you are going to finally be able to move your chariot forward and take this to the next level, because you will find one way or the other this is going to get resolved. So do not stay stuck. Be your biggest cheerleader. Go ahead and put this out there, whatever it is. This Three of Pentacles will be different for each of you, but you are ready for this. All right, and the only person who is causing this delay is you, and your need to have the people that you love move ahead with you. That may not happen right now, but they will come back. All right, so you need to move ahead by trusting yourself, knowing you're good enough, knowing what you have to offer is beautiful and unique, and trusting that, and just putting your best foot forward, knowing that you are protected. All right, and your biggest asset is the way you think. So never ever think that there's something wrong with you because you are not like the other people. You are meant to be different. You are going to bring change, huge change. So just follow your inner guidance and just move ahead. I really appreciate you for the kind of thinking you have. For some of you, you might resonate with star seeds. Maybe you feel you don't fit in right now and people don't see you. It does not matter. The universe is with you. This is going to come out. So just believe you are the biggest success story. All right, and don't compare yourself to others. This is happening sooner than you think. It just is waiting for you to stand up and embrace yourself. And please, if you're watching this and you're here with me still, please change the way you speak to yourself when no one else is around. Be kind to yourself. Be your biggest supporter. And tell yourself that, all right, we have a vision which is brilliant and others are not ready for it, but they will be when they actually see it happening. And then just go for it. All right. I am sending you so much love and light. Pile number 1, you've got this. Believe me, you've got this. Take care. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, those of you who have chosen this Tarot of the Golden Wheel or this MAUVE card, which says enjoy clear hearing. The number 43 or the number 7 could be significant. This is your reading. Well, for some of you, you may be, getting answers from the universe through clairaudience, all right? Which means that when you're looking for answers, you're really, really looking for answers, you're going to get answers through either you will hear it as a whisper in your ear, or in your sleep you'll feel someone giving you the answers, or it could be that you are watching something, or maybe someone else is watching something, you're sitting nearby and doing something, but there's a line that someone speaks on the television or on the radio, and it just hits home and you find that you've got your answers, all right? So I feel for a lot of you, it's possible that you are clairaudient, all right? Now I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross reading. In the center, we're going to have you and, your energy at this time, what's blocking you. And then we'll see the cross card will be what helps or hinders your situation. And then we'll see your recent past, your immediate future, what's in your subconscious, consciously how you're portraying things. And if you do nothing ahead, what happens? I mean, if you don't change anything and carry on like this, what happens? We'll see your external environment, and last but not the least, we'll see your hopes and fears, and then we'll see your final outcome, which is going to be for a period of 3 months from the time you see this reading. All right? So, Spirit, what does pile number 2 need to know? Why is it taking so long? Why is whatever it is that they've come for, why is it taking so long? Now, for each of you, this could be something different. I may not be able to cover all scenarios. So apply it to your situation. If after I begin the introduction, when I'm looking at the center 2 cards, you find it's not resonating with you, please choose another pile or choose another reading. Maybe this reading is not for you if it doesn't resonate, but do not force fit anything. All right? All right. Let's begin. Pile number 2. What is their energy, Spirit? Thank you. What is their biggest hindrance or support? Their recent past, their subconscious energy, conscious energy, immediate future, moving forward, external environment, hopes and fears, final outcome. Bottom of the deck energy is the 8 of Swords in reverse, which is good. The last pile had 8 of Swords as the card after this card, and it was upright, all right? So maybe at this time, and for a lot of you, you may already be feeling this, or you may have already heard either tarot readers or heard someone say this to you, that it is coming sooner. So if you've been feeling delays, somewhere on the inside you already know that it is coming to an end. You just feel that inside. If you were giving up hope and you were talking down to yourself with the 8 of Swords being stuck, with this being in reverse, I feel that now you are just getting this inkling that it is coming. All right? So let's see what your cards have to say. Your energy, 7 of Cups. All right. I did a daily draw this morning and the 7 of Cups came out. And in that 7 of Cups, this person was actually not spoiled for choices, but actually confused with the choices that they have. In your case, somehow, I'm not getting that feeling. I feel that though you have a lot of choices, you know exactly what you want. All right? And this is the energy that you are in. I have so many places I can choose from, so much, but I know what I want. And maybe you're thinking about it a lot. Maybe you are being, dreaming it into existence. Maybe you're doing a lot of visualization because you know what it is that you want. And more and more lucrative things can come left, right, and center, but you know what it is that your heart wants, is what I get. What's crossing you? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's strange. Why would you do that? 8 could be significant, okay? We have 2 8s here, 8, 8. Oh, we have 2 7s here as well. What I get from this, you get the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Wheels or the 8 of Pentacles in reverse means that what's keeping you stuck and what is bringing delay in your situation is the fact that you're not putting in effort towards this. Let's see. Let's move forward and see what's this. Your recent past, 4 of Wands. Beautiful. So there's been some sort of, whatever this is that you want to go in for, is something that brings you a lot of fulfillment, and the people around you are also very happy with this choice. You know, it's like you've applied for a university, you have so many universities, you're a very brilliant person, you've applied everywhere, and you've got reply letters from all these universities in the affirmation, and I mean in the affirming your admission, and each and every one have said yes, and now you have to make the choice, and there's a celebratory atmosphere in your house. Everyone's very happy about it, and you know exactly where you want to go. But then there have been some delays that if you're going to this particular university, it should have started by now, and there's some delays. Maybe a few people have already gone, but you are not able to make it. And with the 8 of Pentacles here, I feel you've not acted soon enough. You know, maybe you were just feeling so happy that you've made it here, and what you needed to do, you've not read it thoroughly, you've not worked on it or something, and that's why maybe you missed a date or something like that. This is an example I'm giving you. So this is the energy I'm getting, that there is something, you've got a lot of choices. You can go anywhere or you can do anything, but you know what you want to do. People are very happy with the choice that you've made, but there's something that you haven't done. You have either just procrastinated, or there's something that or maybe you had self-doubt after you made the choice and everyone celebrated. Maybe you suddenly started feeling that, oh God, have I taken more than I can chew? And you've been talking down to yourself about it, and because of that you just try to not work on it because you feel that maybe it's too much and you can't hack it, so you just stop putting in effort right away, so that it's something in your subconscious that maybe you're not good for it, so you might as well let it go. But the good news is you're coming out of this energy with the 8 of Swords in reverse. So let's take a look at your subconscious energy. Temperance. All right. So when you've had this feeling of, I'm not good enough, right? See, you got 8 of Cups underneath that. 8 is very significant for you. Maybe you're seeing 8 8s or 8 8 8s a lot. This is to tell you that a lot of abundance is coming in. I'm going to unblock this energy for you, all right? The 8 of Pentacles, and I want you to know that you have it in you to get what it is that you want. If you didn't, you wouldn't have made the grade here. You wouldn't have had so many choices. If those choices are there and people are very happy with you, you're lucky. In the last pile, that whoever pile number 1 was, whatever they wanted is something so beautiful, but they have absolutely no support around them. In your case, I find you have support. People are very happy with what you do, but you have been, avoiding taking action because somewhere down the line, for some of you at least, it has been because you feel you're not good enough or you can't do it, or maybe you've made the wrong choice or something like that. But that was just temporary, when all this excitement happens and suddenly you have the burden of everyone's expectations on you. But I feel that you're a very balanced person, and now slowly in your subconscious, you're bringing yourself into balance with the Temperance card here. All right? And you have been very patient with yourself. And now you're finally, not keeping your thoughts, you're not letting thoughts restrict you. Which was what happened when everyone started celebrating and they said, oh, you're going to do so well, you're going to ace it. When so many people said so many good things, sometimes you get bogged down, and I feel that's what's happened to you. But you're coming into balance slowly and steadily, all right? And you will start working on this, and it's not too late. You have not lost anything. It's not as though it's been taken away from you. There was a temporary delay because you weren't putting action, but that's going to change now. Outwardly, 8 of Wands again. I'm not making this up. Look at that. You get all the 8s. You got the 8 of Swords here, the 8 of Wheels here, the 8 of Cups here, and the 8 of Wands here. This is beautiful energy. So outwardly, now what's going to change is that you are going to start taking action. Till now, you may have been pretending to take action, but not really putting in the work. But now, because you're shifting out of this energy, you've come into balance, you are going to hurry up and move forward, and you'll find that you've not wasted any time. And if you felt that things were stagnant and delayed, it's because deep down inside, that's how you wanted it to be. But that's changing, all right? And you're going to be shown the way. Immediate future, you get the 7 of Wands reverse. So if, in the people were asking you said you wanted to go here, why isn't it happening? Why did that person go, but you've not yet gone? And in the past you may have been defensive. How do I know? Maybe I was not meant for it. But now you know that it's actually because you didn't post it in time, whatever that thing was, or you didn't take action in time. But now you're coming out of this defensive energy because you have come into balance and you realize that you can do it. So now you actually accept, yes, I've done this wrong, but I delayed because I had doubts about myself, but now I'm, sure that I can do it. And so you're hurrying, going ahead. And then what happens? 2 of Cups in reverse. Yes, so if you had been in this previous energy of yours wherein, you were not working with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, if you were in that energy, which I have unblocked now, you would never come into balance. But deep down inside, you're coming into balance. I've unblocked this energy. So moving forward, you are going to stay in balance, all right? And whatever this thing is, now when I look at the 2 of Cups like this and the 4 of Wands here, it could be a relationship. In that case, basically, there may be 2-3 people who really, are vying for your attention. And maybe your parents like a few of them, but you made your choice. You know who it is, whom you want to spend the rest of your life with. And when you've told your parents, they're very happy. And then suddenly, when everyone's talking about an engagement or moving things forward, you suddenly stop working on this connection. You suddenly withdraw from everybody else. And people are wondering, why isn't this happening? And you're wondering whether it's too early, whether you're jumping into a relationship before you're ready. Have you got things worked out? And because everyone's for it and things are suddenly moving so fast and you don't know whether you're ready to lose your freedom and be with somebody. I'm just giving you an example. It could be different, all right? The scenarios could be many. So you take what resonates with you. I'm just giving a love angle as well. Last one was as far as work and your studies and whatever was concerned. So now, but after that, when that initial thing of blocking this was over, you realize that you made that choice. No one forced you into that choice. You made that choice because you knew this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. This person makes you happy. So you start coming back into balance now. And if people ask you, why are you behaving so vaguely? Maybe you were rude to them, but now you are calming down, you're not being defensive, and you actually reach out to this person because maybe this person felt you suddenly, pushing them away, but you're reaching out to them and letting them know that, in the past, if you did that, it's because everything overwhelmed you. And I've unblocked this energy. So because you're taking action now, you are going to actually come and be able to move this forward in the way it was always meant to move. All right, your external environment, Page of Wands. So there is going to be a lot of communication between you and this person. If it's a love relationship, if it's got to do with your applying to this university, and you're going to start corresponding again and things are going to work out. If it is a job, you are getting a fresh opportunity, maybe in a different direction, or maybe something that you always wanted. So that's very positive. Hopes and fears. Your hopes and fears are all in your head. All right, 9 of Swords is overthinking energy. So if there's anything that has caused this delay, it's because you didn't do the work because you were overthinking. But this is going to change because you got the 8 of Swords reversed here. So this is what was blocking you. You're questioning yourself whether you've bitten more than you can choose, whether you were good enough or not. But this is changing, and you've already done that because you've come into balance. All right. So your immediate future, your future in the coming 3 months, you get the 6 of Swords reversed. So if you were planning to walk away from this situation, say, no, this relationship is not for me, or if you were, originally intending to say that, yeah, I know I applied for it, but I think it's a bad idea, Now you're changing your mind and you're sticking with this because you know that you can hack it, because you have come into balance. So this delay was all, I believe this delay happened not just because it was in your mind and you were energetically blocking it, but while you were energetically blocking it on one level, you were actually not taking action, or you're taking inappropriate action to sabotage it. But the best part is, before it's too late, you're actually made up for the damage. So you'll find things moving very quickly for you now. All right. So let's see, take some advice cards for you. I hope this reading resonated with you. All right. Is this, the deck is upside down. You've been feeling stuck because you wanted to feel stuck for a second, because you did not know whether this is going to be okay. After things have worked out, for some people you feel stuck wherein you've put in effort and nothing's working. In your case, things have happened so fast and everyone is so happy and everyone's pushed you forward. You've actually got overwhelmed, and so you have stalled. All right, and now you realize the stuckness is because of you, and that you're ready and you're capable, and this is what you always wanted. So if you didn't have direction before, and I felt this with the Seven of Cups, unlike the daily draw that I did this morning with this person had no sense of direction, you, I feel, are absolutely sure, and which is why everyone's so happy for you, and you've made the right choice. And again, as I said, first of all, there are no right and wrong choices. All are good, but in your case, you're very sorted. But then, suddenly you just got overwhelmed. But even that is in the past now, all right? So, I just saw the success card down below. Let's see if it decides to come again. Consciousness, yes. And this I'll keep next to temperance, because this is what it is. You're coming into balance and you realize that this fear was, this fear and this frustration was all because it was happening so soon, and your mind on one level was overthinking and wondering whether you could do it, and what if you let people down. But you've come into balance and you realize that if you've got into everything, or if you had so many choices, and if everyone's backing you, that means you must be doing something right. So you've got your confidence back by centering yourself and coming into balance, and this is beautiful. I'm very inspired by you. Pile number 2. And what else? No, I'm not taking all those cards, but only one card. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. Absolutely. Consciousness, awareness. So in between, you were in this, you may have been in this defiant energy and, telling people, no, I'm not interested in this. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake putting this up. It's not my fault. I don't know why it's not coming. Maybe I wasn't good enough. And you were denying everything that you first did. But then when you came back and centered yourself with this temperance card here, you finally realize that you can do it. I mean, if you've come this far, obviously it's something that you really wanted to do, and things have worked out for the best for you. And then you've actually realized that, this was temporary because of all that overwhelm, but you are ready. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Yes. So that was this whole worry that happened because of things happening too fast. But you have come into perfect balance. So you've come to this reading. I'm surprised because for a lot of you, if you're already here, maybe you're in this energy wherein you haven't taken remedial action, but it's very much in your hands. All right, this remedial action is in your hand, and that one small action is going to move you forward. So if you're wondering why is it taking so long, it's because you haven't acted, and you need to act, and it's a small thing. So get over this feeling of being pushed to a corner. This is something that you chose, and you're going to be great at it. So just move ahead. Confidence is the key to your success. Absolutely. So that's what's got you this far, and that's but temporarily we are all human beings. We keep oscillating between good and bad and being confident and then feeling absolutely worthless. But you're being told that you have got it all, and you've got so much of backing. So don't talk yourself out of it. You are just good to go. All right. Confidence is the key to success. Take time to breathe out. Yes, this is what I felt. When you get overwhelmed, when things move out, even if it's in a happy way that you're overwhelmed, you should take time out to breathe out. give yourself that space away from people so that you can center yourself. And this is what you have done. And maybe you've done this a little later, which is why it's delayed, but it's all coming back to you and it's working out beautifully, whether it's a love situation, whether it's a situation as far as studies, higher studies are concerned, or it's your work. Whatever it is, it's not too late and it's happening. You are taking, and you are the key to it. You are taking that action which you were stalling for whatever reason, as I said, but you are taking that action. For some of you, you are about to take it. For some of you, you have taken it and you're already going to see results. All right. So this is going to be really quick. So the delay has been for whatever reason, but you are changing that and it's coming really soon. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Whatever this endeavor is, whether it's a relationship or what, as I said, I wish you so much love. Wishing you all the very best. I'm sure this is going to be a great, grand success story. And no, not to overwhelm you. You've got this. All right. So sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile 3. Those of you who've chosen the Ethereal Visions Tarot or this beautiful Azure card, which says protect yourself, and the number 36 or 9 could be significant. This is your reading. And let's see what comes through. So just looking at your card, I feel maybe, and I did see this now, 9 of Swords. I feel that, whatever this is that you've been waiting for such a long time is something that you've really worked on. And the universe is telling you that it's coming, with that sun there above the clouds. And it's such a beautiful card. It really calms me down. And I feel that for some of you, you're protecting yourself against this big thing. It's almost as though you've been working for success and you are going to get huge success, all right? Maybe if you're posting on social media or something, you are going to be recognized the world over and you're going to be an overnight success. But because when you say overnight success, it's not that you've just done nothing and just done one video all your life and suddenly you become. It's that you've been working for a long time but no one noticed, and then suddenly someone notices something and it just blows up, all right? But when this, and somehow I feel you want it, but you are also sabotaging it. So you like the idea of, being recognized for your work. And at the same time, you don't want the whole, whatever comes with, being recognized by so many people. So you are protecting yourself, and somewhere energetically, you're making this block for yourself, all right? And I feel that the only reason that your success is not coming is because energetically you're not ready for it. You're telling you, on one side you're praying, oh, I wish this comes to me and this is what I want, and you're telling people around you, I don't know, I've been working on this for so long, it's not coming. But deep down inside you feel that if it all happens and suddenly there's so many people, you will not know what to do, you will get flustered. And when you think about this, this is the kind of block that you're creating, which is why this is being delayed, because the universe wants you to protect yourself, to tell yourself that you are protected by the universe and you are more than capable and you can handle all of this fame and whatever that's going to come to you. So, but you need to believe that, and you need to understand that you are capable of protecting yourself, and the universe has your back. So there's nothing to worry about. But till you tell yourself that, and till you actually believe that, this thing is not going to come to you, because the universe wants to give it to you when you're ready, and the universe sees you as ready for it. But you need to open your arms and allow yourself to receive, all right? So this is what I'm getting from just that card, and let's see. So Spirit, what is the energy of pile number 3 at this time? What's crossing him? Help or hinder card. Recent past, subconscious energy, conscious energy, immediate future, If you do absolutely nothing about the situation, where does it take you? External environment, hopes and fears, final outcome, which is a period of 3 months from the time you watch this reading. Bottom of the deck energy, the Hierophant. Beautiful, beautiful energy. The Hierophant is all-knowing, the high priest, very accomplished, very knowledgeable. Maybe, a leader somewhere. Traditional in thinking, but extremely, extremely knowledgeable. All right, and this is your bottom deck energy. So I feel that you are a master in this game of yours. Whatever it is that you are putting out there, you are very good at it. All right, you've worked on it. You pour your heart and soul into this, and you are doing a great job. People really look up to you, and you haven't been seeing that. All right, people have not appreciated you yet. Whatever your and I get that. Maybe you're putting this out on a platform is what I'm getting very strongly over and over again. Or you've maybe published a book and then you don't find takers, all right? And you're wondering why. It's because you are blocking is what I'm getting. Let's see. I'm not going ahead of myself now. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's just a matter of time. This is fated. So you've got one major arcana here. You've got one major arcana here. We've just opened 2 cards, all right? This is fated. This is about to happen. And what is blocking you? Page of Wands. You are waiting. And while you are the Hierophant, actually, you feel that you're the page. You feel when this whole thing happens, you will not know what to do. You will be inequipped or incapable of handling that kind of attention is what you feel, and this is what is creating a block. This is what is causing delay. Now, recent past, Page of Cups. Look at you feeling like a page. You're pouring in love into this, you're pouring in your attention into this, but you feel that you've just scratched the periphery of what you're doing. For example, say you have written a book, and you've put it out there, and this book is beautiful. You've poured in your energy into it. You've been very excited when you wrote this book, but you are comparing it to greats like Leo Tolstoy, maybe, or you're comparing it to any of the greats, all right? Say all the classics that you've read, and you just look at your work and you said, oh my God, it's not even fit to be, given to kids of kindergarten to read because it's really not so good. And while you have painstakingly gone through the process of publishing it or whatever, you just feel, and it's a beautiful book, all right, and you like this book, and there's a lot of knowledge that you have, and you've written it beautifully, and people, and you've even published it possibly traditionally, and yet, and knowing that people don't really readily take books to publish unless there is something in it, all that, and you wondering, well, I've put it out there and I'm not seeing any results, maybe it was no good, and you know that it was good, all right, but you don't know if it becomes very successful, if you're going to get that kind of attention from the media. You don't know what you're going to do with it. So deep down inside, I feel you're stalling it, but this is going to happen whether you like it or not. It's going to happen because you are good and you're meant to be seen, but the universe is giving you time to tell yourself that you're good enough, and tell yourself that you can handle it, and allow yourself to receive this abundance. You've put in so much of work. You need to get that appreciation, but you are stalling it, and you need your subconscious. Look at that subconscious energy, the Tower. I'm not making this up. I shuffled in front of you. You feel that it's going to all come, just crumbling down the minute the whole world gets to know of it, and you are going to take center stage, and things are just going to just go, you just feel it's going to go out of control, and it will all just, it's like you feel that you'll be brought to the pinnacle or the apex, the summit, and then you'll just be dropped from there, and everything is just going to disappear, and then, these are your fears. This is what I feel. On one side, you're hoping that people recognize your work. But on the other side, you are so worried about the flip side of fame. You feel you'll fall flat on your face. You feel that this, momentarily they'll take you up there, and thereafter you're going to just fall and you may not be able to handle it. And this is there in your subconscious, and which is why you are energetically stalling beautiful things that are waiting to happen for you. All right? And on the outside, the Empress. On the outside, you are this regal person, irrespective of your gender. People see you as the Hierophant, extremely knowledgeable, very wise. They see you as having it all. They see you as somebody who, ticks all the boxes in every aspect of their life. And this is how you project yourself. But, and you may be the kind of person who dresses up well, who has everything going for them, and people see you as someone who has it all. And there's a lot of effort that you put behind the scenes which people do not see. And similarly, for whatever this project is, you have done the work, all right? But you see yourself, the world may see you as an Empress or see you as the Hierophant, but you see yourself only as a page. And you see whatever you're putting out there, you see that only as page level. And so you are so worried when things go wrong, it's all going to come falling down, and you will not know what to do. But you're the Empress, you will know what to do, but you don't see that. You project that. Maybe outwardly you seem very calm and composed, but inside this is what's happening, and you're creating an energetic shift, which is why these delays are happening, because you don't want it. Deep down inside, you don't want it. Immediate future, you get the Knight of Wands in reverse. You're not putting in any more energy. Maybe you say, for example, if it was that book situation, you've put that book out there and it didn't do very well. You're really not publishing it. I mean, you're not advertising it so much. You just feel that if it was meant to, it would have happened. So you're just keeping yourself small. You're keeping yourself stuck because you, deep down inside, it's like this one side of you wants it so bad. I wish, people would see it and appreciate it. I've poured in so much of love and energy into it, and I think it will benefit people. And on the other side, you say, oh my God, this is going to be a disaster. If it comes out and people start recognizing me, I may lose a lot of friends. This may happen, that may happen. You have the worst case scenarios in your head, and then you just don't put in your heart in advertising or promoting your book. You just don't do it. And this is what I get. All right. So if you do absolutely nothing and just let it carry on like this, what's going to happen? 2 of Cups and 9 of Swords. Oh, well, through your overthinking and through your sleepless nights, you will in fact anyway come into balance and get past this energy, because Wheel of Fortune, this is fated. So even if you do nothing about it and you've just put your book out there and you don't promote it and you don't tell anyone about it and you just let it go, you are still going to eventually come into balance, and that book is going to go viral because it is fated. All right, it's right in the center of your reading. It will happen. Your external environment, the King of Wands in reverse. So maybe there is someone, maybe there was a pattern when you were a kid, a father figure possibly, or someone who had this masculine energy, or it could be your husband, or it could be an ex-partner, someone you gave a lot of your power to. That person may have commented on your written word. If you are I am just giving you one example of writing. All right, this could be anything. Please use it to whatever your situation is. And what is the underlying thing is that whatever it is that you're ready for, it is fated. You are ready for this thing. All right, whatever it is, whether it is a book, the example I've given you, whether it is studying, whether it is a new job, whether it is a business, whether it's your love relationship, whatever it is, this thing you worked on, it's beautiful, it's fated, it's meant to happen. If it's a relationship, marriage is meant to happen. If it is a book, as I told you, this is how it is. You are the Empress. You are here, but you are so worried that so much of happiness, as they say, so much of happiness may not be such a good thing, something bad will happen. This is the kind of energy you are. You feel that if you come to this level wherein you have it all, things are going to go bad, and it's going to be a downward spiral after that. And so you're blocking this energy. All right. And this could be things that happened in your childhood, wherein you were told maybe this is not good enough. Yeah, all right, you may be a one essay wonder or something if someone has commented like that. Our parents tend to not praise us, at least in the past. You sweet like that. They don't praise you to high heaven because they don't want to get into your head, and you become arrogant at such a young age. So in order to teach you modesty, sometimes they go to the other extreme, and they end up teaching you underconfidence. All right, so this is possibly what happened in the past, but now you ought to get over it. All right, because what you need to work on your self-esteem. All right, so let's see what's hopes and fears, artist in reverse. Look at that. You can create anything that you want, all right? But you feel that you won't be. For some of you, again, that writing example is very strong for me. So maybe it doesn't have to be writing, but any of you creatives out there, you feel that whatever it is that you're putting out there, if it becomes, a super hit, and you get this fame, and after that they want you to deliver again, you won't be able to deliver again, and they may think that it's just a fluke, and you're a one-hit wonder kind of thing, and this is your biggest fear. And so you don't know whether you really want this fame or not. On one side you do, and you are the biggest block. The biggest block is you, because you feel that this is going to make you very vulnerable. You will come into the public eye, and then people are going to take pot shots at you. This is what you feel. All right. And final outcome, you get the Queen of Cups in reverse. Gosh. So why is this delayed? It's delayed because you need to pour all that love that you've been giving the whole world and this project. You need to pour that into yourself. All right, I'm unblocking this energy. I want you to be the Queen of Cups who is in her power. All right, you need to pour in a lot of love and energy to yourself. Protect yourself. Know that you're protected. Know that the universe has your back. Know that you are wise. Know that you have it all. Know that this is fated. You can't run away from it. Know that you are good to go. Everything is fine. So do not keep yourself small. This is going to happen anyway because it is of something that's fated. You have done a great job and you deserve a reward for it. So the universe is giving you some more time. That's why they're delaying it, because subconsciously you are delaying it. All right. So you may be telling everyone, oh, I've done my thing. I don't know if there's anything I can do. Maybe it's not meant for me. But actually, you are so petrified on the inside that you are blocking it. So don't do that. You're ready for it. Resolution, yes, you will be able to resolve this. And maybe if you've stayed here till so far in this reading, and you really have been putting something out there, be it your book or something, maybe you're a singer, maybe you're an actor, whatever it is, it will resolve itself, because it's time. This has to come out. Surrender. So, and if you feel overwhelmed and if you feel that you can't hack it, just surrender. Know that you're protected. The universe has your back. You don't have to worry about anything at all. It's going to be fine. And even when you look at that, you get another card, protection here, bottom of the deck. All right. So you don't worry about it. Things are fine. Whatever you put out there is beautiful. So don't sabotage it. Sadness, no, you are not going to. If you actually keep blocking this energetically and keep thinking of a worst case scenario, that's what you're going to be attracting. And the universe is not giving this to you because your thoughts are very powerful, and if they allow your thoughts to prevail, you will actually bring this tower moment down upon yourself. So you keep your thoughts positive. Know that you're protected. Bottom of the deck energy is death. You are going to get so much success, pile number 3. with this death card here, it's almost as you're going to have a huge transformation. Your life is never going to be the same again. And with the sweetness card here, it's going to be so beautiful. Your life, it's never going to be the same again. You are this wise person that everyone's going to look up to, and you will not be a one-hit wonder. I'm unblocking this energy, all right? And you are going to do great. So don't keep yourself stuck, and don't keep blocking this energy, because this is fated. Sooner or later it has to happen. So work on yourself and work on all your issues that are keeping you stuck. Adversity, I accept challenges, are the best way to learn. All right, so if there are a few trolls that will always come up, because that is the reality today, so what? You are capable to rise above every challenge that is thrown at you. The universe has your back, and more importantly, you are capable of taking care of yourself. Look at this, bottom of the deck energy, abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And you have manifested it, and now you're blocking it. So please stop doing that. Stop yourself from doing that, all right? Keep your thoughts positive. You have done such wonderful work. Let this universe enjoy this. Don't stop yourself from getting this success. Bottom of, work through your fears. Yes, and I'm keeping above this King of Wands. Work through your fears. Work through all this that you're just conjuring up in your head. Everything is going to be fine. Look at the bigger picture. Just look at it like this, you know. If you keep yourself small, and if you feel that because you're worried that you're going to fall flat on your face, if you don't really put it out there, something which you've been working so much on, something that is going to benefit so many people in the community on this planet, you know, just look at how you're keeping yourself small and you're depriving people of this beautiful thing that you have to offer. Why would you want to do that? Just because you're afraid of a few trolls, a few people who are going to try and bring you down? You know, if someone is higher than you or on your level, will they try and bring you down? No, it's only someone who's not there who wants to bring you down so that they can feel equal with you. That's why they want to bring you down. You are above all that, and you are protected, and you're very capable of protecting yourself. So don't dim your light, all right? I'm waiting for this. If it's a book or whatever this is, I'm waiting to hear from you. Pile number 3. This looks like wonderful energy, and it's coming. Whether you like it or not, the wheel has turned in your favor. You are getting this. So just keep yourself protected and tell yourself that you are the best, and that, you know, what you have to offer, you've poured in a lot of love into. You're not the page, you're the empress, and you're very capable of taking care of everything, and you're as wise as the Hierophant. So I'm sending you so much love and light, and I can't wait to hear from you. Let's see what it is that you're going to come out with. We'll be rooting for you, all right? So that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.